Ghana, right? But the person sitting next to you, your mind, his mind, there's a borderline. Are you ready to partner? When you think of networking, either exchange of cards, this is like a card. Early days of my career, and I said that on radio. 16 years ago, I started my radio program, Navigate with ID. Today, by the grace of God, thanks to my brother who said it, I'm probably on about 10 radio stations. And I've been on inspiration here for a long time. There was no advert. And if you ask them, I was paying from my pocket for people like you. There's a day I started investing in that 7, 8, almost 10 years ago up till now. Not one time will you hear any advert running. The only advert you hear is brought to you by corporate shepherds. I was sowing a seed. The fruit is one person who would be ignited. I was crossing a border. I was partnering with a future I didn't see. You are a people I do not know, but somewhere around there, I know that lies within my course on destiny. So the person sitting next to you, partnership or networking is crossing borders. Either about exchanging cards. Sikamaga card. Card after you throw it away. Or you exchange numbers. What do you do with the numbers? WhatsApp. Dadori. Damboba. Ntenam medeta. And I say Instagram. Next slide. Am I making sense? This is why partnerships matter in Nigeria. They matter because of market access. How many of you have heard of, what does AFTA mean? What does it mean? AFC, FTA. Can someone help me? What does it mean? And all of you are entrepreneurs, most of you. You don't say AFTA one. Yeah. I need one person. Build me out, because even me, I don't know. Yes, sir. Please get the mic to that man. You see, we all have to be engaged in this thing.
Can I say this?
No, you can't. You are disqualified. Very disqualified. I need someone on the floor. AFCFTA. What does it mean, sir?
African Free Trade Zone.
Simorong. Go cancel. Where is the C? Africa Continental. Clap for yourselves.
Is that what you wanted to say?
I'm close. Don't worry.
It's close.
It's close.
But you wanted to say comfort.
It's African Continental Free Trade Area. It's a space that we have. That's why partnerships matter. There's also about resource sharing. That's what I talked to you about. Not just sharing resources. It's about local knowledge plus international technology. The examples I'm going to give to you, I just want to provoke you. I want you to get up and know that Nigeria is blessed to have you. Nigeria is blessed to have you as a talent. You are not an accident. That you are here, and more importantly, Akwa Ibom is more blessed to have you as a son or daughter. Anywhere I step on any platform, I let them know I'm from Ikorakone. When my father passed on, and we had to go through his funeral, and my friends came in from all parts of the world. My village, I normally, a day under radar. When I mean under radar, not going to show myself. No. But 2014, the village constituency gave me an Obong title. Obong 1. 11 years ago, when I was MD at Samsung. They didn't even know my job. But what was I doing? I was looking for ways to help my local brothers and sisters. In Obong 1, they named the street after me. I can tell you, I don't even know where the street is. I've never bothered. But what did he inspire? It was when my father passed on. A lot of my friends that came from far and wide, never knew my father physically, but they knew me. They know if a man could bring a man like you, that man deserves to be given what? The final salute. And they came here. They stormed Ikorakwane. 4 Points was shaking. All the hotels were shaking. I mean, the major hotels. Some stayed in Uyo, but they all flew in. What was important was, why did they fly in? It was this local boy called Idore. But that local knowledge with the international space I'd gotten to brought honor to my own little place. That is what you can do for your state. That is what you can do for your family. That is what you can do for your country. And that is what you can do for this continent. It's for you to understand that partnerships matter. And it matters because everything about you sits with how innovative about. It's about cross-cultural ideas, sparking. Cross-cultural ideas command resources. Aman said, like Ortega said, every time people are complaining, inside that complaint, there are opportunities. Don't join the people that will be saying that I'm more sad and I'm sad. There are two sides to a coin, and then the third side, your own side. What are you saying? And finally, I want you to understand that data points. There's a person that asked a question about business. How do I know when my business is getting into trouble? The first thing I'll tell all of you to do, go and read this book, Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. How many of who has ever read that book here? Who Moved My Cheese? You will see the people that readers are leaders. Can I hear a good amen? And you're a kid, even if Obas, you don't give wood. But the fruits you don't see. I'm telling you, I can trust God for everything I have, and that's what I do. But I'm telling you, I'm an apostle in the marketplace. That is the last frontier. You spend 7 days fasting and praying, and not one day to even think about the fasting. But Amaka, Isaiah 58, this is the type of fast I'm looking for. Some of you are on hunger strike. The place you should be reading, if you could. So, read to lead is here. So what does it take to succeed? I told you my here is to just provoke you. Because partnership, if you exchange ideas, if he gives you a peep into his world, you will see opportunities. But your mind locked, we are operating with mindsets, mind traps, and as long as it is locked, there's nothing anybody can do. You can cross-pollinate ideas, and those ideas will take you from one place to the other. But there's something that is missing, and why we do not succeed, the lack of trust. Trust, Iba. You know why? The TM and Young Tong is rust, RUST, we are so rusty. We've sent T away. And if you don't have the T, if you don't have the temperament, if you don't have the capability, there can't be trust. So you need to build what? Trust and cultural sensitivity. What does that mean? And dealing on the local dynamics. And you could nuances. Just understanding the local insights. What is it that is in that place that I need? What is it that is in that country? When I went to Kenya 25 years ago, when I went for my international assignment, I was at Coca-Cola then. My wife is a doctor. She had to close her practice. She practically shut down her clinic and went with me and our son, Akanimo, because we got to Kenya. A woman who has her own clinic had to shut her clinic, went with me because of marriage, because of partnership. We went there. She sat at home. In the morning, my son attended the British International School there. They'll get the boss, will come pick him, drop him, and she will just sit at home. Then we had to go to church. After 1 week, my wife said, I've seen something. Each time I wear this, my Ankara, they're always stopping me to ask me. So I told the women, 2 of them, I've told them to come and I'm giving it to them, starting from church. Then she started, Kenyans call this Kitenge. She now started traveling back to Lagos and Nigeria. She will come and make it, boo-boo, got your iman, boo-boo as swallow all sizes. And she will come back, she started shuttling Nairobi, Lagos. And after a while, she needed to courier it through Kenya Airways. Understanding local nuances. They don't have the beauty of what you and I take for granted in Nigeria, but you can have a cross-border knowledge. I see that opportunity. Somebody says, I like it. What can I do? You want it? If your hand does not release, it doesn't come back to you. Aka glue. Typical like, what it takes to succeed, you have to embrace innovation and resilience. I can't waste my energy there because Ortega and Imabong, they've done justice to it. But this is where it gets better. Securing funding and scale. This is where you talk about attracting people that will invest in your business. It starts from your family. It starts from your friends. It starts from those you met when you were in school. It starts from who you were. See, I'm not from any federal university. Uyo Megangaga, Unicross. In fact, when we joined, it was University of Cross River State. My certificate is University of Cross River State, Uyo. So when I get into certain circles, oh, I did, tell me about, did you go to Harvard? No. Were you once at INSEAD? No. Ivy League? No. To the glory of God, I stand with kings, with princes, and they ask me, so where exactly did you get your knowledge from? I said, first of all, from him, to whom that gives freely. And secondly, I had to bury myself to study, to show myself approved. A workman. I'm not ashamed of, I can stand and face anybody because it's called knowledge. No edge. That L inside is something you need to love. Love reading. Love what you do. That is knowledge. No edge. That L. But if yours is lost, secure funding and scale. Scale is what brings you from being a local champion to being a global champion. That scale, and people will get in. I will show you the examples shortly. But when you finish, you need to measure. So someone asked about his business. How do you smell? I didn't forget it. Go and read that book, Who Moved My Trees. But more importantly, I want you to understand that life, everything has a dashboard. You must have a dashboard. Your business must have a dashboard. You look at your P&L. What is it saying? Just like the car. You are looking at the rounds per minute. You want to see acceleration. There's a place for oil. There's a place for fuel. Now, it depends on the kind of car you're driving. There are some with a vehicle. Mechanic man that is mechanic for said the servicing for and the car that vehicle but a motor so motor and I need a dashboard. If the dashboard is functioning, it will tell you when there's no oil, when there's no water, that you are going at this speed. It gives you caution. That is when you begin to see that your business, they are called leading and lagging indicators in business. When you shun those things, it will hit you. So you need to measure even your life, your journey at every point in time. And I need a checkpoint. Many of you just run without checkpoint. Next, all of this is sitting. For you to build a good partnership, you need to build a strong personal brand. I'm not going to spend any time here, but I'm only going to say one thing. Many of you have online presence. What do you do with it? Your digital footprint is very faulty. If I want to hire any one of you today, all I need to do, America has said, if you want to come, let's see all your social media handles. Yoruba Bible, tafefe bafe, amari fradiye. I don't know how to interpret it. Careful, mama, afum. God, siba ki raunen. It is your yeah. That Yoruba, God, Yoruba is very rich. Tafefe bafe, amari fradiye. Many of you, one small breeze blow. Who are you when nobody's watching? I will not partner with you when you are nobody, because your online presence scares me. I will not partner with you. I will not share thoughts with you because I see the kind of things, the bile, the negativity. Why should I come in contact with a negative woman or man? You are hurting yourself. You are destroying your future. What you don't know is that every word that comes out of you is a seed. The words that we speak, they are spirit and they are life. But many of you just, you vomit. Man, roboda. I'm getting on now. Check. Life is in the the tongue. Life and death is where? I leave that to you. Build a strong personal brand. Let me show you some examples of young men who have done it. Next slide. First example, Paystack, FinTech revolution. The founders are Nigerians. You will not see there, they say he's a Yoruba boy. Shola is from the southwest, but outside globally, Nigerian. And they are Shola and Ezra. They built Paystack into a $200 million business. 2015. And Stripe now said, we need this. And they bought it over. Next slide. To tell you, what is the lesson here? Next slide, please. When you have, no, go back. There are two slides. Yes. Strategic alliances unlock international scaling. You may start, though your beginnings may be small. When you partner with someone and build that house that has become mosaic, somebody like the Queen of Sheba will come and visit, because there has been a prophetic unction that David said, now the prayers of David, the son of Jesse, are what? They are ended. FinTech, Paystack, customer-centric partnership. That's what they turned that local pinpoint. Payment scare Nigeria, and became a global what? It's a global win. Number two, Andela. Andela Ire, another Nigerian co-founder. They grew Andela into Africa's top tech talent exporter. Just about what? Engineering. Just looking for engineer here. Eboda, I need a speaker. But you look for somebody, you here. Like play. Oh, boom. Today, big firms are bought into Andela. Andela is sitting with over 100,000 developers. They are local Nigerians like you and I. Do you see the state of origin there? I'm asking you. Okay, next slide. Don't let anybody deceive you. The lesson here is that cross-border training hubs can create big value for you. Cross-border. And the lesson, partnerships bridge skill gaps. What I have, what you have, can turn everything downside up. Even Africa can become your global footstool. Let me give you the third one. Third example, another Nigerian, Nuli Juice, Ndidi. I think Ndidi Zone was in the 20s. Andela was 2014, I know. The other was 2015. Now, Ndidi, if you go check it, today, when you talk about segmented channel management, just from wellness, fruits, beverages, my boy, Asokoro man, I'm talking one. It's your if he it was. I won't forever. I can research as an singer. Knowledge juice. Next slide. All she does is blended local sourcing. And at the end of the day, she has leveraged AFC, that Continental Free Trade Agreement. Africa Development Bank takes it and gives it scale. Women-led ventures, if you're a woman, you can thrive. I brought her specifically, Nadion. My fourth example and the last one, Calendly. This is a Nigerian born. This is, Tokwe is Nigerian born. But he just basically set up something that will allow people, Tokwe Wotono, Calendly, fix appointments, organize you. Today, it's global. We are in the age of technology as an enabler. What are you going to use yours to do? Next slide. The lesson I'm going to say to you here, my dear brothers and sisters, your own personal border can become a professional bridge into the future. Do not despise the days of little beginnings. That which God has given to you that is unique, could work, could be important, is because you've not struck the right chord. And what you are looking for in Sokoto, next slide. These stories are to show you that partnerships work. And I'm challenging you all, go and make yours work. Yours will be the next testimony. You don't believe it? That's why you're not. Some of you are just looking at me.
Where's your amen?